Hello and welcome back to Pentiment. I can't stop playing this game. Um, I'm gonna keep playing. I like walking around with the keyboard, so I'm gonna switch to keyboard for a little bit. What are we supposed to be doing? I guess we're going home now. Supper ended badly. An argument erupted between the Baron and the Abbot. Hopefully, it will all get worked out in the morning. I should head to my room at the Gertner's and get some sleep. Sure. Who dat? There's a lamp still burning in the guest house. Lawrence must still be awake. I wonder how he's doing. And what was he thinking? He's a baron, but he couldn't have expected that to go well. I mean, that's certainly true. You're at a fucking abbey? Why are you bringing up Martin Luther? The storm doesn't seem to be letting up anytime soon. A poor night for stargazing. I should get back to the girls. Okay, why did you need to tell me it's a poor night for stargazing? Maybe like every night you can stargaze, and it's just my first night, so I'm not aware of that mechanic or something. Huh? Yeah! That's supposed to be a ghost? It looked like a piece of paper. Till. Are you alright, Master Mahler? Did you see that? In the aqueduct? The ghost? Maybe? It could be a Roman, maybe even an old pagan. Wouldn't be the first time people have seen ghosts around these parts. I don't think it was a ghost. Fair enough. Alright, I guess that's all we have to say. Well, I think I found Johann's last lost sheep. I'm going to head home. Take care, Master Mahler. I will. Thank you, Sil. It's kind of weird that you were just out and about. Irises. Beautiful. The figures in this shrine to St. Christopher are quite nice. We haven't gone into the forest. Snowdrops are one of the only flowers that can bloom this early in the spring at this altitude. Alright, so that clears things up a little bit. I said it might be late spring, but it's early spring. The shrine to St. Moritz, the statue looks ancient. Ah, Columbine. Looks like it's coming in early. I'm tempted to go into the forest and to the mill, just because it's not like time passes while I'm walking around, so I can kind of take as long as I want. Smokey's home. Who the hell is Smokey? The bandit? The bear? Alright, well, whoever he is, he doesn't look like he's home. Most of this felling is for the abbey's renovations and firewood. The town can only gather sticks. Church and Druckers? Oh no, I didn't mean to go back. It even said what it was. Ah, no! Pale horse, still on the floor. I'm remaining silent. Martins, the pale horse! Death! Is that Father Thomas? Yes. Sister, listen to my voice. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Yes. Yes, Father, I hear you. Am I here? Is this now? Yes, you are with us, and this is now. I apologize, Andreas. I imagine that must have been quite alarming. Is she alright? She is, yes. Sister Amelie is a mystic, gifted with visions when God sees fit to give her one. Shades of, why am I forgetting her name? Benedetta. From the Paul Verhoeven movie, which is actually from real life. Some are more frightening than others. What is she doing there? Does she live in the church? She lives there, yes. I'm a little surprised you haven't noticed her before. If you came to Mass more often, you would see that I gave her communion through a window in her cell. Her cell? She is an anchoress, a religious hermit, so devoted to God that she has enclosed herself in a cell next to the church. She is dead to the world, but continues a life of prayer and religious contemplation. And sometimes, ever so rarely, she receives great and terrible visions. Is she local to Tasling, or was she a nun at Kirsal? Neither. She came here from a Benedictine abbey in Lower Bavaria after it burned down. Let's check out the... Oh, okay, cool. Didn't want to see that anyway. I am her confessor and caretaker. Many anchoresses are not literate. I write down her visions to help interpret them. I thought all the monks and nuns at Kiersall could read, even poor brother Volkbert. Thank you, Father Thomas. I must rest now. I still don't understand the significance when it does that. That's only happened like 3 times? Of course, sister. Sounds like she's in a great deal of pain. She is. She feels a pain that is both physical and spiritual. Her spiritual pain comes from her revelations. They come and go. I try to address them as best as I can. The physical pain comes from a deformity in her spine and aching in her joints. I know of no cure for that, save prayer to the Almighty. Sister Amelie was saying she had a vision of death. Could someone be in danger? Oh no, don't rush the judgment. Her visions are divine and powerful, but they could have many meanings. Some of her revelations take years to comprehend. Some may never be understood at all, if God wills it. Still, the argument at dinner was quite troubling. Perhaps it has cast a shadow over our thoughts. Now then, the good sister appears to have fallen back to sleep. I must prepare for bed myself. Good night, Andreas. Good night, Father. Alright, thankfully we can go back to the meadow. I want to go to the mill while I can. Let's go to the ruins. Check out this ghost. A child's drawings. I wonder who the artist is. That would be me. Collapsed. This must have allowed access to the aqueduct. Alright, where's the ghost? Are you over here ghosting around? Alright, I guess that's all we got. Tragique. What a curious mill. The wind turns the sails and that powers the grinding stone. How is that curious? That seems pretty standard. Pet Straub? Or Staub? Well, I don't think there was an R there. What are you, like a Weimaraner or something? I don't know, your nose is too long to be a Weimaraner. I can't remember the name of this kind of dog. Staub. Glass window? They must have cost a fortune. So we can loop back around from the middle. Okay, interesting. I was right here. I didn't even see that. We could go Franzbauer and Widow Kimperin. I don't think we've been over here. Looks like there's not that much. Maybe there's something over here. Nope. Maybe something down here. Johann Bauer Farm. What are you? These wood carvings are quite curious. Ottilia's home. That is the woman, the pagan woman, I believe, who came out and yelled at Baron Rothvogel. And she has all these like weird little figurines. So that makes sense for the pagan stuff. Johann Bauer Farm. Is this where the sheep were? I think. Johan's family keeps beehives for the honey and wax. No, it's not. That was the town commons where the sheep were. I already looked at this. I imagine the text is the same. Yes. Just want to make sure there's nothing like out here. Alright, so we can give them the money for the rent. But it looks like they're asleep. Actually, hold on, I want to go back down. It looks like Big Jorg and Ursula, obviously, but who... Are there 2 people in that bed? This looks like Ava. What is this? Is this a person? I don't know. Okay. It's getting late. I should get some rest. Go to sleep. Inside you there are two wolves. One goes honk shoo, the other goes honk me, 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 me. Wow, we slept through all the dawn. Time to get back to work. Is there a way for me to see what day it is, perhaps? Wah! Shh, it's alright, Ursula. Good morning. Do you need any help with Ursula? No, a little crying won't hurt her. Besides, I think we've gotten almost all the leaks now. Ursula is my first child, and she's been a handful. Well, you're much younger than I thought you were, Clara. Now that I look at you, you look like... Yeah, your face is like the same, but for some reason I thought you were old. I guess because of the thing on your head. Whoa, Storm. Big Jorg has been a godsend. He helped Christine with Ava when she was a baby. I've abandoned any attempt to try to keep the relations straight in this game. I never took you for a family man, Andreas. I'm not yet. I just wanted to be helpful. I have two older brothers, both married, so there are plenty of nieces and nephews for me to play uncle to. I appreciate the offer. He'll make a fine husband someday, Andreas. When will this storm let up? It's been going all morning. Peter and Jorg are outside, trying to deal with the flooding as best as they can. Oh my, is the farm in danger? Yeah, I care more about the farm than the abbey. There's always a danger with this much rain, but we've lived through worse. Whatever happens, it will be as God wills it. We must have faith in Providence and endure what is to come. Oh, I have some food for you. Thank you. Here. Sorry I couldn't prepare anything more. Thank you. Otto wanted me to say hello, by the way. Didn't Otto ask me to say hello? He's probably courting her. And be a good friend to him and just tell her. So what? They're not married, are they? Neither are you, yet. Why not test the waters? Hee hee? I'll tell him I said hello. They'd probably be happy together. Oh, he did? Haha. God. Good. Thank you. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas. Try to stay dry. Thanks. You too. Good luck. Be good, Ursula. I believe I'm supposed to... No, I don't want to go out. I want to give them the money, bro. Andreas. Are you doing alright, Peter? Oh, I didn't see the wall was broken. Is that from the flood? It is. It must have broken in the night. Some of our sheep escaped. We'll have to track them down later. This is the way it always is. Rain falls on the Abbey and rolls downhill to us little people.
Almost feels like a metaphor.
Well, it's hard to blame the Abbey for that. That's just how rain works. There's a reason we're down here and they're up there, Andreas. Anyway, I have to get back to this. See you later. Stormy morning. Anything I could do to help? Nope. Big Jorg got it taken care of. We have a Jorg? I want to give you the money, please. Hello, Andreas. Hello, Andreas. Hello, Clara. I have something for you. Oh? This should be enough to pay my rent and the tax you owe the Abbey. The Abbey. Andreas! This is far more than your rent payment. We can't accept this. Please, Clara, it's the least I can do. You and Peter have been such gracious hosts. Consider the rest a gift, then, in addition to my rent. I insist. It's enough to pay back the abbot, yes? I mean, sure. But Andreas, how did you even find so much coin? Are you sure you'll have enough to spare for yourself? Don't worry about me, Clara. I'll be fine. I convinced Brother Matthew to pay me a bit early. I wanted to be sure you could pay your taxes in time. Oh well, if you're sure. Thank you, Andreas. You don't know what this means to us. I'm happy to help, Clara. It's the Christian thing to do. You're a good man, Andreas. Thank you. I'll let you move on with your day. God bless you. Until later. A bientôt. Paid in full. Okay. First of all, how long? We're at 15 minutes, only about halfway. Unless I lose track of time again, which has happened. Alright, so we've cleared the Gertner's taxes. We have cleared a few more pages, but now we have the flood. The weather's awful, and I still have to get to the scriptorium. Hopefully, tempers have calmed down since last night. We've got some new people. Some new terms. Matin is French for morning, so I imagine that's what it is. Monastic hour corresponding to 2 a.m. It's used for the night prayer. I need to talk to the Druckers, probably, and, like, apologize for being late. Also, I haven't been to the central town. This place is blocked, so cool. Hello, Andreas. Good morning, guys. So, Otto and Ava, huh? Yes? What about them? How is their courtship developing? Doing fine, you think? Come now, tell me the juicy details about what's going on between them. I'm not a gossip, Andreas. Otto practically asked me to be his messenger. I'm only trying to understand how things stand. Did he really? Or did you just assume that part all on your own? You've started picking up poor habits during your time in Tessing, Andreas. It can't be the Gertners. Peter is stern. Maybe the monks talk too much? Well, if you ask me, I think Otto's being a bit too slow about it. Oh? He's old enough already not to be smitten like a boy. They both like each other. It seems to me if you're fond of the right person, you would go for it. Or you should go for it. That's what I would do. Where's Mr. Schmidten, then? Little bitch. Oh, that's a private matter. You can trust me, Andreas. Aren't we friends? I have an intended, Sabine, waiting for me in Nuremberg. Oh, wait, I forgot about that. Yes! I completely forgot about that. Or that was in, like, the very beginning, in the dream, when we were talking about that. So I actually didn't even know if that was real. We're to marry once I finished my Wanderjahr. I'm not even sure if she's the right one, but it is a necessary step. It's not good for the soul to be alone, Andreas. I do hope to find someone to have at my side as we build a family. God has not given me this blessing. Worry not, it could happen at any moment, Idris. It may not be as remarkable as people say. Maybe. I must get back to work, Andreas. Enough talk. I'll be in tow. Let's check out the bakery. This game is huge. I was not really expecting it to be this big. God bless you, Andreas. Hello, Ulrich. Ulrich, I suppose. Anna. Hi. Gret. Andreas, such a pleasure to see you. And looking so handsome, as always. Back for more of my rye. Dear Gret, you know I can't stay away from your rye. I was passing by and thought I should say hello. Now I must say goodbye. Why are we rhyming? Andreas. Hee. I was passing by and thought I should say hello. Now I must say goodbye. Aren't you a good man? Well, you're always welcome here, Andreas. And always welcome to my rye. Be well, if you insist. A bientôt. I don't know why I keep saying a bientôt. I'm probably going to keep doing it, so get over it. I'm looking for more animals to pet. More ruins? I wonder if they're from the old Roman colony. The Stoltz house. Casting is lucky to have so much woundwort. Okay, but this is we also found the woundwort up at the convent, and it said the same thing. Steinar house. Have I met a Steinar? I can just walk into their house and no one's here? That's kind of weird. Look, a kitty cat. Schlan. We are one away from the achievement, I believe. Meow to you as well. church and Druckers. Oh yeah, so I need to talk to the Druckers. That explains, when I first saw the church and Druckers, I was like, what the hell is a Druckers? It's a family name. Drucker House, no! I want to talk to you. Don't hate me forever. Oh, there's people working at the mill. So I'm gonna go up here before I go. We've already done this. I just want to see, like, during the day, is there anyone down here? Does not appear to be so. There was definitely people working at the mill. Let me go back the other way, because I want to talk to Father Thomas and whoever he's talking to. But yeah, you can see... Look at these guys. Yet, when I go over there, there's no one there. Father, I've said this before. Have I met Lucky? I don't think I have. But, okay, yeah, I remember that was the guy that Rothvogel was arguing with, and I thought that he was a horse. I've said this before, but it isn't good that the water drains here so quickly. It's affecting the foundation. It needs to be looked at. I understand, but if you dig here, you may be disturbing the bodies decomposing in the yard. Of course, Father, but they're going to be dug back up again anyway. Yes, but what disturbs them, or why disturb them unnecessarily? It's your church, Father, but you can't put this off forever. The foundation is going to crack. I understand. Perhaps after some of the bones have been moved to the ossuaries? You're not going to give me a glossary on that one? Thank you, Lucky. Ah, good day, Master Mahler. Seems like I'm running into this guy every 5 seconds. Hello, Father Thomas. I didn't mean to eavesdrop. Oh, worry not. Lucky was just reminding me of the dangers severe rainfall can pose to the foundation. God looks after his flock, but sometimes the pin requires an earthly hand. It will be taken care of. God be with you, Andreas. And with you, Father. Bobby and Turk. I'm gonna go back. Again, I don't know how much I should be exploring in this game, but I want to see if things change, like, between day and night. Let's go to Smokey's house. Try to figure out who the hell Smokey is. Yeah, see, now there's people here. Oh, Master Mahler. Yes. We met once before, I think. You were drawing something by the waterfall. I'm Smokey. Well, Adam, but people call me Smokey. Yes, I remember. Ah, good. So, is there anything I can do for you? No, just being friendly. Oh, of course. Good to see you. Until next time, Master Mahler. Until then... Vaxlov. Someone referenced you, didn't they? Or am I losing my mind? I remember the word, a name was ending in Slav being uttered somewhere. Hello, you're not local, are you? No. I'm staying in Tassing only briefly. Why stay out here in the forest? People don't much like Romani. Most folk despise anything that's different. I like staying on the edge of town. I search to find whatever is different. Is the difference in an artist's style that makes their work unique? Different is merely different, not better or worse. Not me. There is an incredible diversity in nature. I find it awe-inspiring. I mean, why make it about yourself? Just say, you know... I mean, this is also kind of making it about myself, but in a less pretentious way, I think. Oh, you're the artist thing up at Kirsov. Yes, just visiting Tassing for some time. My name is Andreas Mahler. It's nice to meet you. Most folk in Tassing don't come down here to talk. Right. I'm Vixlov, a traveling tinker. I travel from place to place, sharpen knives, mend small things that need mending, that sort of thing. What brought you to Tassing, Vaxlov? Did I call him Vixlov? Well, I actually came to visit Kirsov's library. I had hoped for one of the monks to read them to me, but... Read what to you? The abbot wouldn't let me in. No one's allowed inside the library except the sisters. I'm not surprised I turned you away. Father Gano is a grumpy old man. I think he has half a mind to throw me out of the scriptorium most days. He does seem like an angry man. He threatened to expel me from Tassing entirely. What were you looking for? Oh, don't tell me it's the French book. I explained I was looking for a text about the elements. If they're primordial, as Aristotle says, then God didn't create them. They exist with him since the dawn of time. That's a fascinating idea. The Genesis clearly says the Lord created the heavens and the earth. I would say that's a fascinating idea. Not only that, but it explains the presence of the angels and demons before the creation of the world. Of the 5 elements, angels are fire and air, and demons are water and earth, and the world was ether before the Lord formed it. That's why Satan appeared as a snake in Eve. Snakes can only dwell in deep caves and pools. I've never considered it that way before. You might be on to something. I did not expect such open dialogue with you, Master Mahler. Few men of your stature would entertain such ideas with someone like me. Anyway, I should get back to work. Until later, Vexlov. I'll be in show. Alright, well that was fascinating. Also, we just got like a... It was probably like a journal or a people update. Shrine of St. Saskia or the waterfall. I didn't even come over here last night for some reason. Rotten and full of bugs. No wonder Otto has it split it up. We are at 26 minutes. I'll finish exploring, and then, like, when I get to the Abbey, probably in the episode. There's old Otto. God, there's old Otto, Otto, Peter, and ill Peter. Good to see you, Andreas. The waterfall must flow down from the snowmelt in the mountains above the Abbey. To the old salt mine. Passing's old salt mine. How the town made money before the Imperial Road opened up. Nothing over here yet. Then we're going to go to... I forgot what this was. Oh, this is back to the meadow. Never mind. Wait, hold on. No, wasn't there... Well, first of all, I would like to talk to you. Second of all, wasn't there something here? Yes, the Shrine of St. Saskia. The carving of St. Saskia. Looks quite old. Alright, but is... Okay, I thought I could interact with it like I was able to with the secret door to the library, but... I suppose not. That's all that's here, for now. This is Till, right? He was here last night? Yes. Hello there, Master Mahler. Hello, Till. Bumped into any ghosts lately? Hee hee. Ah, haha. Have you ever seen a nicer view? Don't get sights like this in the cities, I expect. I can't say that Nuremberg has many Roman ruins, no. I could do without the mud on my shoes, but the aqueduct does make a nice silhouette. It's hard to believe the Romans built a town all the way out here, and we just let these structures fall apart. Oh yes, the old Roman ruins. Passing is full of them. Quite the marvels they are. I don't pay much mind to the writing on them, as I can't read Latin myself, but you might enjoy giving them a look. If you do, you'll have to tell me if they match the old legends I read about. Or I read about. What sort of old legends? Well, when Father Matthias was a abbot, he would let me borrow books from the abbey at the library. I think I read through half of that library before Father Grenot became abbot. See, so this must just be things the game wants to emphasize. So Grenot is a hard ass compared to Father Abbot, or Matthias. I did not mean to click on his name. He and Father Thomas are strict about which books could be read now. Books should glorify God, they say, not discuss the old pagan ways. Still, the accounts of the Romans in Tassing are my favorite. That old book talked about how the Roman knight Gaius Metellus, sure. Oh, Gaius! I thought that was like an E. Gaius Metellus defeated the Ratii, I think it was. Heavy snowfall had him caught in the this very valley. Barbarians on all sides when Mare sent a wolf to the night. Alright, so that's the second... Oh, Mars. Jesus. These stylized fonts. Instead of killing the beast, Gaius followed it to a magical spring with trees covered in the and all sorts of fruit. Your font is particularly hard for me to read for some reason. There's no way... Okay, I guess now I see it. But it looks like... I just swear that looks like a ZE. But now... Okay, yeah. I get it. Mars provided the wolf and the spring, and Gaius Metellus founded Tassing after defeating the barbarians to honor Mars. That's where all this came from. It sounds a lot like the story Matthew told me about St. Moritz, without the Roman gods, of course. I'm surprised that Kiersal has any record of Tassing before St. Moritz arrived. A good story, if nothing else. I hadn't thought of that. Both were snowed into this valley, weren't they? And saved near a spring. I wonder if it's the same story. Oh, I don't know about all that. Master Model. A lot of stories get mixed up over the years. It might be all fable, but I enjoy the story all the same. It's nice to feel you're connected to those who came before you, even if it's only by the land you live on. Wise words. I feel the same. It's been good chatting with you, Master Model, but I'd better get back to work. Let me know if you find any particularly good books in that library, alright? I will. Until later, Till. I'll be in tow. Martin? Jesus. Hey, Martin. Get a friendly greeting from Martin. I don't think we're going to be doing that anytime soon. Eat shit, Andreas. Can you say anything other than eat shit? Achoo! Don't you... If you give me the Black Plague, even though we're quite a ways after that here in 1518. I should get to the scriptorium. Grenoble will give me an earful if I'm late again. Alright, we're going to end here. We are at 32 minutes. Perfect. A bit of a intermediate episode, or in terms of like progressing the story and whatnot. But we finished our first day, and now we go again. And we're, I imagine, about to get to the juicy stuff. I'm pretty sure someone dies, unless I just made that up. But I think someone dies. So, and we saw a ghost. It's all leading up to it. The question is, who is it going to be? And what was Martin running from? Find out next time on Pentiment Ball Z.